Hello, how are you doing? Please don't hesitate to tell me what I could be praying for you in this season of your life. I know that life is tough in many parts of the world right now, so please don't hesitate to leave in the comments or to send me an email with what you're praying about because I want to make sure that I am praying with you for the things that are important in your lives and in your communities. So please let me know. Uh, in this video, I'd also like to highlight some of the things that I've been praying for this month. It's been not as busy as January, but it's still quite a lot of things going on in the ways that they go on. I'm grateful for having set kind of my schedule for the next few months, at least until June or July, well, through May anyway. I'm grateful for all of the things that are coming up because most of them are really exciting. And then that way, I want to thank you for your prayers for our projects coming up, Inspiro projects coming up in West Africa. I'm grateful to see how God is providing for in terms of personnel and people who are interested in these projects. So please, though, continue your prayers for the rest of the processes. There's lots of admin stuff involved, and also for funding for everybody, because that's a real issue. It might make or break whether people can go or whether some of these projects can happen. So ask God to provide for everything that He's asked us to do. In that way, I'm also grateful for some progress that's happening administratively with Inspiro and in the short-term projects department. I see lots of good progress there, and I'm excited about that, about laying a foundation for what's to come. Yeah, it's really good, especially since the integration between OMRs and HSI. So please continue to pray for that too. We processes, they serve us. We don't serve them. So I ask that you would ask God to give us wisdom and discernment and be able to create things that are helpful to people now and in the future. And with that, also, yesterday, well, Friday, the 17th, was the last day of this online course, Vibrant Communities Through the Arts. That was really good this time, I think, in part because I had some really good co-facilitators, but also the participants many of them were knowledgeable on the subject, so they sort of just facilitated themselves, which was great. But also, my internet was better this time around, so it's not nearly as burdensome as it has been in the past. And so if you would continue to pray for that, we have 2 other sessions happening this year, kind of in June and maybe in October. We'll publicize exact dates, and you guys all, anybody who's seeing this video, you're welcome to participate in this course too. It's an online course about the arts and ministry. You can just send me an email or message me for more information about that. So in addition to all these things, if you've seen my recent text-based email, you'll see that I also bought some land recently here, not far from, well, a little bit far from where Steve lives, kind of on the other side of town. So this has stretched me financially. And some other unexpected things have come up. So it's, this happens every once in a while. I don't want this to sound like I'm dying or starving or anything like that. But God asks us to step forward and to be bold and courageous in what we're spending our money on, because I do believe this is what God wanted us to buy this land. And I used personal funds, not ministry funds. So I own this even though it's in Steve's name because he's Tanzanian and I'm a foreigner. So, but these next few weeks are going to be a little bit rough for me. And also just continues to bring me questions about the things that we believe we're supposed to be doing this year and where the funding is going to come from for all of that. Every year it's just more and more stretching every time. And so God, I'm also asking God to protect our investment, because in the past our investments have not been protected. They have not worked out well. So if you could please continue to pray for this land. It's more on a personal level than on a ministry level, but it could be a ministry level because it's all mixed in together. So this has just been kind of a short prayer update about some of the things that I've been praying for this month. If you want any more detail, just contact me.